Good morning. We are up somewhat early on a Sunday. I'm heading up to work. I have got to get my lessons finished, and most importantly, I have to set up all of my new stations that we planned this week. I'm changing over to more balanced literacy stations than the Treasures or the Voyager, which is what I really started on. Changing over from that kind of format to the balanced literacy. So that's gonna take a little bit of work today. I don't think it'll take all day, but you just never know. I've got to be back home by 1 to meet with our financial planner. And then if I'm not finished, I'm gonna have to go back up to work. But that's what I've got on the docket for today. Join me. You guys ready for the day? I am. All right, so the first thing I've got to do is I've drawn out some very simple, just where I'm putting things in my classroom, which I've got 10 stations. So I've got like the smart board, I've got a writing station, I've got pocket chart station with alpha boards, iPads, I've got writing the room, I've got folder games, folder, Play-Doh, whiteboard. So a lot of these there's a job at the beginning that they have to finish, and then once they're finished with that, then they can move on to something that's a little bit more open-ended. So that's what I've got to do, is get the room set up for 10 stations instead of 5. All right, so update, I've got the smartboard lesson done. So I will add the kids' pictures to each of the lessons they go to, but we've got writing station, and then we've got our alpha board station, which they do a folder game or a folder job first, then alpha boards, iPads, write the room, then iPads. There's going to be a folder game or matching of the words, matching letters, something like that on the carpet, and then alpha boards, smart board games. Underneath the loft is going to be a library center, and then they get to watch Leapfrog. This one is, there's going to be a folder job, and they get to do whiteboards, folder job, and then they're going to build words or letters with Play-Doh. So that's kind of what mine's going to look like, and there's going to be pictures on each one of those stations, and then every day the kids will rotate. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's how I'm going to organize my station rotations. So I've got the ELAR lesson done. I've got my stations rotations planned. I still have to work on the station work that's there, but I've got to run home and meet our financial planner. We're talking about just saving money and where we're going to be putting the money that we save and stuff like that. So go head home real quick, and then I'll be back to start planning and actually making the stuff for stations. Whew, long day. Let's go. All right. Planning meeting went awesome. She said that we are making good decisions. Now I get to paint my wife's nails.
Because we want to save money.
We're trying to save money.
And Aaron has excellent fine motor skills, so I want him to do it.
Yeah, husband. I get an award for this. There should be a, in the Boy Scouts where they have like award merit badges, there should be husband merit badges, and this one is going to be a badge that I get to wear. Alright, now I am planning stations. I planned them, now I've just got to get them all organized and whatnot, so. Alright, so the next thing I'm having to work on, since I'm losing 4 kids and gaining 1 next week, and now that I've given the kids enough time to kind of get used to each other, and I figured out who works well together, who doesn't need to sit together, I am rearranging the entire room where they sit, and I'm rearranging the entire carpet where they sit. That way, helps me a little bit get them away from people that are not making good choices and next to somebody that's gonna help them make good choices. So, behavior management tip number 1, get them to sit next to somebody that can help them. All right, I'm almost done. It's like 6 o'clock, but I wanted to show you guys this. So I've made this report card for my iPad on numbers, where it's got first 6 weeks, second 6 weeks, third 6 weeks, fourth 6 weeks, fifth 6 weeks. This is social studies. I have the same for science, math, and ELAR. And on the drop-down menu, I can do on track, emerging, or improvement needed, like this. That way I can do the report card and then sort them and see exactly which kids are on track, emerging, and improvement needing for each category. That way I know which category of that 6 weeks needs to be worked on. So hopefully this will help me keep organized with the topics I need to hit a little bit harder. I am done. It is now 6 o'clock. I have been here about 8 hours today. So my normal planning period doesn't look like this, but I was getting stuff ready for report cards and changing up stations, and so hopefully I've really front-loaded some work so that later on this is going to be way easier. So it was just me. Let's get out of here and go hang out at home. When I was driving up, I realized I really gotta mow the lawn, so let's do that. All right, lawn, mowed, lessons, planned. Done for the day. Whew. I'm sweating, stink. I'm done for the day. I had 8 hours in the classroom, financial meeting with our financial planner, and mowed the lawn. I would say today is a pretty productive day. And on that note, good night.